Mute, unmute.
We got to keep each other on track here, man.
There we go.
It's
there we go.
Little.
It's early, man.
We are good though, man. What is going on? What's up, dude? How are you?
I just wanted to formally announce that I'm quitting crypto today.
Oh,
I am.
Dude, I'm already out.
Leaving. I'm leaving the space. I'm done with this shit. 99,000. I mean, I didn't sign up for this shit. So yeah, I'm done. Just wanted to make it known on the channel first. I think crypto is going to zero, and it's a scam, dude. It's a scam. Sell it all. Sell it.
What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to the Crypto Remora. We come to you twice a week, Monday and Thursday, to bring you the latest in all things crypto. Today is no exception. My name's Wes, and that handsome fellow over there beside me is Sierra Crypto. Sierra, man, what is going on, my friend? How are you, sir?
I'm trying to get this.
You got a little addition to your setup there.
Yeah, it's not quite ready, man. I was trying to get our freaking logo back there because it's dark. You know, I figured our logo would pop.
Yeah,
and it's not on my thing, so I'm actually going to cut it off because you can't see shit.
You know what I just realized?
What's that?
I just realized. What's up, One Fast? Thank you, brother. Thank you for being here with us today.
One Fast in the house. What is up?
Got a lot to talk about. Not really, man. It's been kind of boring. It just felt like the right thing to say. We got a lot to talk about, guys. We really don't. I mean, there are some pretty big things that we cannot fail to mention. Obviously, some important stuff here, but we're going to be looking at some fundamentals. We're going to be looking at some shit happening, as far as news and headlines and things like that. We'll run through that quickly, and then we'll look at some price charts, man. If any of you guys have anything you want us to look at, we're going to be pulling up some charts. If you guys have anything you want us to look at, make sure you post it in the comments, and we will definitely take a look at it. So
that would work. No, that's not going to work. That's too dark. All right, there we go. Wes, we haven't really discussed this CME.
Uh-oh. Here we go. If I got kicked, I'm going to be so mad. Be so mad if I got kicked. Siri just froze, but I don't know if it's on my end or his. Yeah. It's definitely on my end. It's got to be on my end. I'm still here. Wes is still here. Talk to me, One Fast. All right. I think he's saying that I'm still here. I think Siri got kicked, guys. Sorry about that. Awesome, man. Awesome. Okay. So, yeah, he got kicked off real quick. He will be joining us back, man. It's like it's one or the other. He's got issues with his internet, or I got the issues with mine. But we're going to figure it out, man. We're going to figure it out. So we'll just kind of stick around until he comes back in. Kids out of school today, not feeling good. I swear these kids get more days off than I've ever gotten in my entire life. The whole time I was in school, like they are always out of school, man. There he is. There he is. There he is. So if you hear any screaming or anything in the background, that's your heads up, guys. Siri, what happened, man? It was you this time, huh?
Dude, I have no fucking clue, man. This thing, it says full signal, and then StreamYard starts acting crazy. Like, you don't have a signal. So I don't know what the hell, because I have full signal on my laptop, so I don't understand.
Yeah. It acts weird, man. It acts weird. I was just talking casual, stupid shit. Liam's out of school today. He's not feeling good, so that's why he's out. But I was just saying, like, dude, I never remember being out of school, man. I feel like we were in school no matter what, bro. Like if it was snowing, holiday, like I don't remember getting that many days off, man. It's insane, dude. Insane how many days they get.
I used to fake every now and then because I hated school, dude. I hated school. So I used to fake sick like a son of a bitch. My mom would get so mad because she knew I was faking. Like she knew I was faking, but I would keep the shit up. Like I'd be like, I really don't feel good.
Right.
And she'd be like, fine. You're coming to work with me and you're going to sit down and I'd be like, yes. I
Yeah.
was so hyped, dude. I get to ride in a car and like
Do
just
you remember
chill in my
this?
mom's office. My mom worked at the bartending school, dude. So
Yeah.
when I went to her job and you walked into the classroom, quote unquote, it was literally a bar. So they had fake whiskey bottles, a whole fake bar, like it wasn't real alcohol.
Right. Just to practice with. Oh, man, we might have lost him again. Might have lost him again. I'm not sure, man. Not sure what's going on with Siri. But yes, back when schools had paddles, man, I actually got one of those, dude. It was not fun. Coach McDuffie, he was the guy that did the paddling, and I would get caught wandering the hallways, of school when we're supposed to be in the classrooms. And yeah, I guess I did it too many times, and I got caught smoking. And Coach McDuffie took that paddle to my ass, dude. It was so funny looking back on it now, but it hurt. Yeah, holes in the paddle, dude. 100%. The old holes in the paddle. Yeah, man. Yeah. I remember one thing because Siri was just talking about his mom. I'm going to try to, just keep talking until he gets here. But we were talking about it. My Nana just passed away like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago or something. We had her service last weekend. And, of course, we're like reminiscing and everything, thinking about her. And we were all just kind of laughing, joking around. My mom used to have this belt that we called Gator. Like we gave it a name. That was Gator. Gator, get up and bite your ass. But it was just funny because it was so thick and like it actually didn't hurt. But we told her that it did. So it was one of those things, man. We were trying to fake her out. Anytime we got spanked with Gator, dude, it was always kind of funny, man. But that just made me think Siri talking about that. But let's I hate that he's getting cut out, man. It's all good though. We're gonna take a look at some charts real quick. I won't bore you guys, I promise, man. Promise. Always much better with Sierra here, but I'll do the best I can. Let's look at the charts, man. Let's look at some prices. See if there's anything on sale today, which I'm 100% sure there probably is. That is not what I want to look at. Oh, let me share that. There it is. All right, CoinGlass. This is probably one of my favorite sites here, man. It kind of gives you some data on liquidity and the liquidation heat map. That's probably my favorite one here. Let's look at some prices here. What's on sale? What is on sale? Wow. Okay, Bitcoin sitting at 99.4K. Guys, last week, if you were watching the previous live stream show, we were pulling up charts and we were showing the different levels that we could go down to because everybody likes to jump to the most extreme targets, right? It's going to be 280,000 next week or it's going to be 40,000. And like, we just don't like to do that here, man. Obviously, we want to keep tabs on the lower and higher levels, but we're not going to sit here and just, make people get scared or anything like that, man. And I think it's important because last week we were talking about, okay, if we fall through where we're at now, we were at like 104K. If we go to the upside, where are we stopping? If we go to the downside, where are we stopping? And we'll pull it up on the charts. But last week we were talking about that 97. It was like 97.8 thousand. But I just called it 98K. So we were looking at 98,000 to 100,000. We said if we come down there, that's going to be healthy. We come back, retest that level, and then we keep pushing to the upside. So far, that is what it seems that we've done. So Bitcoin right now is down 5.4%. Ethereum's down 7.19%. Solana down 10.75%. And look at the volume. Volume is up, way up there. A lot of volume on Sui. And what is our biggest loser in all these? PayPay, of course, man. The memes are always fun when they're on the way up, but on the way down, they hurt, dude. They really, really hurt. Athena, I think this could be a good time to get in Athena. I like Athena personally. Hype as well. I mean, if you got the Hyperliquid airdrop and you were stupid like I was, then you probably sold half of it around $15. Yeah, it was a dumb move, but there's nothing wrong with taking some money off the table, man. I'm living with it. I'm cool with it. Sold some up around, 25, around 30. I didn't sell a lot around 30, but 25 and above, I sold a little bit. So now I'm able to kind of bring that back and scoop a little bit more where I was selling it at. And I'm okay with that, man. I'm okay with that because I see that we have a lot of time left in the cycle. And I know that Hyperliquid is a strong, strong project. So, yes, I like hype here, man. Anything below $30, I think, is an amazing gift to scoop up there. All right. And surprisingly, look at this, man. Surprisingly, Trump is only down 8.62 compared to some of these other altcoins, man, that are down a lot. I mean, a lot more than that, 9, 10, 11, 12%. And the meme coins, the only one that, I can directly compare it to is going to be Dogecoin and PayPay. And I mean, you see PayPay's down 16.7. You see Doge is down 9.2. So Trump is actually, down a little bit less, but that's just, on the 24-hour change. Siri, are you back yet, dude?
Bro,
Yes. Siri, I cannot hear you, sir. I can see your little box right there, but I can't see or hear you, just so you know, man. Send it all higher. Yes, 100%, dude. 100%. 100%. Dude, if you can hear me, man, whenever you get it.
see if that works. As it said, it gave me 2 bars now. I don't know. It's still like paused though. What the fuck? Is it lagging out, dude? What the hell? Now I see you, but you're froze on the screen. I don't know. Wes is gone now. Sierra's here and Wes is gone. Boy, they playing games, huh? They playing games with us this morning on StreamYard. We're gonna have to write them a little letter. We're gonna send them a little love note for this because this is embarrassing. I'm not sure if you guys still hear me one fast. I'm sorry about this, you guys. I have no clue. This has never happened with both of us getting kicked back and forth. We're gonna send them. Yeah, we're gonna send them a nice friendly little message because this is horrible. It looks like Wes is coming back in here. Audio's clear. Yeah, I don't even have a signal up there, which is really weird. But
That
dude,
is not that's
yeah,
crazy.
We're sending StreamYard a message after this. We're gonna give him the thumbs down. I'm gonna write a complaint because this is bullshit.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. For both of us to drop, man. That is crazy. That's never happened.
Yeah.
Dude, for any of you guys watching, man, this is the live stream, so things happen, man. Just bear with us, but we'll get it situated as we,
well, it's definitely StreamYard because it's making my signal thing disappear, and now I can't even read X. It's not showing our X viewers, only the YouTube viewers.
Yeah, I see that.
And my
too,
internet's full. My internet's full signal, so just definitely a StreamYard issue.
Well, we'll definitely get with them, dude. I mean, if we got to switch to something else, then it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But we definitely can't keep doing that. That's crazy.
So what did I miss, brother? You were doing some TA. You had some.
I was just rambling.
Just looking at basic. Trump signed exec orders to ban DeepSeek to protect U.S. consumers. Do you know about that, Wes? Do you know what that is?
What is it?
What One Fast is talking about up here? Let me pull it up. He said Trump just signed executive order to ban DeepSeek to protect U.S. consumers. I'm imagining that's some sort of spy shit that they were trying to find out who's using crypto. I'm
Yeah,
assuming that's what it
it's
is.
got something tied to it. Shit, I had some notes.
Probably part of Choke Point 2.0 that the Biden administration was running last year to trying to damage crypto. So hopefully that looks like it's something Biden and Gensler were using to spy on people using crypto. That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out, pal. That's all I
Right.
got to say to them. Gensler too. Is Gensler actually officially gone? Like, is he done? He's out, right? He's been out.
Yeah, he's done.
Thank God for
Yeah,
that.
it's an
Man.
AI company, dude. So it's an AI company that restricted registration to its services to users with mainland China mobile phone numbers. Yeah, it's something to do with China and some privacy.
DeepSeek is the China-based AI that was released, and
Yeah.
he's saying that's the reason the markets are tanking. Now, while we're on the subject and we're rolling here, we're not getting booted, Wes. What I was trying to say was, I think if that range that we were calling for you guys that have been watching, we had the range between 92 and 98,000. That was massive for a long time. We bounced around in that range forever, and right now, and I'm going to pull it up on my phone so I don't wreck the signal here. Right now, we're still at 99.2, so we're right above that 98K. And so I'm thinking, Wes, I'm not in full on panic mode until we go to 98,000 till we break, and we're in panic mode. It's like, I'm just kidding. No.
Yeah, this ain't shit.
And it's time to panic. No, I think we're good, dude. If we
Oh,
hold
we
here, this
are.
could be the fake out, bro. This could be
Look,
the bear trap.
I think we know that we were kind of
Knock on wood.
expecting some kind of major pullback, one last little shakeout, dude, before we continue moving up. But there's things, man, that I'm seeing on the chart. If you go back and look at March, which we'll do in a second, but if you go back and look at March, and especially on Lux Algo with the oscillator matrix down below, you see the smart money flow. This thing is in and out. Smart money's in and out, dude. They're in and out the entire time. That entire 6 months, we're going green, red, smart money. And a lot of things are looking very similar to how they looked in March. But smart money, dude, what do you think it's doing? This thing has not touched red since we've broken out from that consolidation level, from back in March. And they're buying, man. They're buying. And people are just pissed off because we're not skyrocketing. Everybody wants to skyrocket. They want to be at 200,000 tomorrow. But the whales are testing people's patience, man. And that's fine with me, dude. They can keep doing that. I'm okay. Yep. And I think I just lost the area again. Guys, I am so sorry, man. I am not sure what is going on with this. I'm just going to keep it moving. Yeah, I think it's time to change to something else. Let's keep it moving, guys. I'm gonna pull this up. Sierra, if you can hear me, man, just come right in, dude. Let me know that you're here because I won't be able to see you after I switch. But yeah, okay. So Bitcoin, man, volume's looking good. Unfortunately, it is to the downside. A lot of hype around XRP. XRP, man, there's a lot of believers, a lot of firm believers. People screaming for a $30 XRP, and I'm going to be the first one to tell you that yes, it is possible. Do I think it's going to happen? Probably not. I think it's going to be more around like $15 to $20, which I think is still incredible, man. If you can jump in and you're a big believer in XRP, especially now that it's an American-made product. It's an American business. We can see all these things really starting to take shape here. And the future looks good for XRP, man. As long as they can play the next moves out properly and they can, start lobbying and trying to work with the new administration. I mean, I think that XRP has a huge opportunity here because of that. You know what I mean? The situation, the circumstances. But personally, I do not hold XRP. I do like to trade XRP though, but I don't hold any, and I'm almost starting to think like maybe that needs to change. Maybe that needs to change because I'm starting to get a little FOMO, man. I think I should have a small bag of it at least. You know what I mean? If something does happen, there are a lot of rumors A lot of rumors being made right now about XRP giving the administration like 20%, 30%, whatever of its reserves or some shit like that. The supply of XRP. I don't know the full details of it, so don't quote me on it. But there is some kind of thing going on where a lot of people are speculating on XRP giving the administration a lot of XRP. And yes, Trump is a businessman. He's not going to turn down opportunities like that for free money, and especially money that could double, triple, 10x. So we'll see, man. Just speculation, a lot around that. I know Sierra is pissed right now, dude. Oh my God. I know he's mad as hell. But yeah, XRP, man, look at the volume, 610. It's like it's triple or 3 times the amount that some of these other ones are then. So,
boy.
Yeah. I know, man. Dude, I know, dude. You got to be so mad. I'm sorry, dude. This is absolutely insane. Absolutely insane, dude. We need to reach out to them ASAP. He keeps getting kicked. That's crazy, man. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. Just jump in with your voice, dude. Just jump in on voice. Let's just get through. Let's just do the price targets real fast because I got you on live right now. It's not gonna do it with the voice either. All right. Oh yeah, dude, you gotta cut that off. Just jump back in, man. That's probably what it is. Jump back in, and then if that doesn't work, we'll figure it out. All right, I think he's got it situated. I apologize, again. I apologize. Not the best start here. Not the best start. Yeah, this AI stuff, man, with the DeepSeek. I mean, you got to be careful. You don't know what a lot of these companies like. Think about TikTok, for example. TikTok was managed in America, but founded in it's a Chinese-based company. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Do what you will with that. And there's some other ones too. I think like Temu or some shit it does the same thing. That there's a reason why you can buy all that stuff on Temu for so cheap because they're also collecting your data too and selling that. So just be careful when you're messing around with some of these apps, guys. You just never know, and you almost have to do like you got to do your due diligence, man, when you're playing around with stuff like that. You're back.
We'll see. I mean, goddamn. We shall see. That's Gensler over there. Like, oh yeah, pull him again.
Yeah,
pull him
Crypto
again.
Holmes, what's up, man? What's up, Crypto Holmes? Thanks for being here, brother. Got a little bit of some issues with the live stream, but we are gonna keep it moving here. Siri.
Yeah, it says that. I know I can't sit still for too long. I'll be like, it's like I'm just playing.
Yeah, I think that you keep getting.
No, it says U.S. markets tank due to the info because of China and maybe China being China and lying. One Fast is making some great points about that. It doesn't take much to spook the markets, especially, Orange Man bad. They want to do anything they can right now with that. But you have to look at the other side of this, I think, Wes. And I think what you have to do is what I said on a tweet the other day. I said, don't you guys think that if Trump is trying to accumulate Bitcoin and Ethereum, and if Trump's trying to buy crypto for the U.S. and strategic reserve and stockpile, don't you need to expect some stuff like this to happen because, whatever it takes to dip the market, they're going to do, even for, we always say the manipulation is bad, but in reality, the good guys manipulate the market just as much as the bad guys do. So with that being said, if there's manipulation going on, and I don't know for sure, I can't prove it. I'm just saying, if there is manipulation going on, it could be the quote unquote good guys that are trying to stockpile crypto for the United States. So maybe this FUD, maybe all this bad news, all this price action going down is the perfect buying opportunity for the US to stockpile some Bitcoin. And so you have to look at that. You have to look and see if because we know they're buying. There's no doubt they're buying, especially under 100,000. Oh shit. They're FOMOing in right now, dude. They're scooping. I guarantee it.
Yeah, smart money's buying, dude. I mean, now's not the time to be panicking and throwing shit out the door because, I mean, you might as well just be giving it to them. You know what I mean? Which that's what they want. They want it the easy way.
Stonks, all-time high for stonks. Well, that figures. That does not surprise me. Yeah, so it's really just crypto that's nuking right now, and it's not even a nuke. We're still holding above 98K West. So until like, and I don't want to jinx us by keep repeating that shit, but to me, this is still healthy. We start going below 98K, and then I'm gonna seriously look for our next targets below us, which hopefully you can pull your charts up. But I'm thinking, if we dip below 98, then we need to pay attention to our next price targets. But I still don't think the bears are strong enough to take us to the CME gap. Not yet. Not over this.
Yeah. One fast says stocks took a hit as well. I mean, stocks were way up, dude. All-time highs. Like stocks look like they're just, I mean, about to crash any minute now. But I don't know. I think we got to lose that correlation between Bitcoin and stocks. And, it's going to kind of follow the tech sector or whatever. I understand that. But I think Bitcoin eventually goes off into its own little, its own sector, which it is, I guess you could say. But like gold or something is what most people look at it as. I don't know, man. And I mean, we're about to flood the markets with even more liquidity. I mean, they paused on the previous rate hike, I believe, but most people are saying that there's going to be at least 3 or 4 more rate cuts, throughout this year. And you know what I mean? That just inflates the dollar, which we still have a long. If you look at the DXY, man, you can see that we're not like the dollar is at a good value right now. It's about at an average value that it's held since it started tracking. So we got a lot of room that we can move up or down. But I just think that looking at previous cycles and previous administrations, usually they tend to drop.
I think the separation of it being a tech stock, Wall Street treating it like a tech stock. I think the only reason we need it to decouple. I want Bitcoin to decouple from the stocks a little bit because that was our safety net. It was never like that back in 2019, 2020. The shit was, we had our own world, they had their own world. And I kind of liked it that way. I liked being separated from Wall Street because you could counter trade one another. Now they're so linked up together. It's like, damn it, if one thing's up or down, you got to kind of be careful. Although today you're getting stocks up and Bitcoin down. So if you own stocks, the smart thing to do, not for all your long-term holding, but the smart thing to do would be take a little profit from your up in the stocks and buy the Bitcoin. And then vice versa. When Bitcoin's up, you pull a little profit and then you throw it into the stocks you like. But the thing they're looking at now, they're looking at it as money now. Like the strategic reserve that we called, that means they're going to have to go, oh, well, maybe Bitcoin isn't some tech company owned by Satoshi Nakamoto. Maybe, now that they're learning what Bitcoin actually is, because people out there still don't know what the F it is. The average person on the street still don't know what the hell Bitcoin is. Like they have no clue, dude. So, yeah, I think Wall Street's getting educated.
Yeah, I mean, dude, they have teams of people. They know, man. Like they've had plenty of time to research this. They have teams of researchers. We're talking 10, 20, 30 people in one group, just researching crypto. You know what I mean? That's what they're doing. They know a lot about it and they're very fucking sneaky. And yeah, I think that, like the cycle, it trickles down to the more riskier assets. And I'm almost thinking that like, all right, stocks, you're right. They hit all-time highs. There's a lot of, stocks are way the hell up, man. They are way the hell up. So being that that's the safer play, does it go from stocks to Bitcoin, to Ethereum, and to the altcoins, to the meme coins, then to the NFTs, and then we're done. We don't know. I mean, there's still a lot of liquidity that can be shifted, you know what I mean, without more of it coming in. Like, it would have to come into the crypto sector, but people are asking, like your friend here the other day was asking, where's that money going to come from? And there's a lot of places it can come from. It could come from the stock world. It can come from stocks. People are way up on their stocks, dude. And Bitcoin hasn't really, you know, it's kind of underperformed compared to previous cycles. So I think people see that as an opportunity.
Well, let's take a look real quick. Let me hijack your screen real quick, see if it's going to
go
let
ahead,
me. Let's just take a look at total global. Being you brought that up, let's look and see. Let's get some details. This is every dollar coming into crypto, total combined. Regular watchers of the channel know we follow this pretty. I follow this pretty sharp.
Yeah.
Now, this is the max chart. We're going to go into the 2-week chart. Again, you could get a panic and say, "Oh my God, money's leaving the space." But when you look at the 2-week chart, is it really? I mean, look at this shit. Boom. You had an uptrend and a consolidation. You're just consolidating. And until you break below 3.66, you know, you're at 3.62 here. You're actually higher up. You're still in an uptrend. So even with Bitcoin at 99, let's say $99,000, you're still technically in an uptrend in the 2-week chart. Now, the weekly may look a little scarier. Okay. The weekly, 3.664, you're down at 3.659. So you're about 10 billion, give or take, a little bit of a dip. So if you're at the, I wish we could see a little closer on that. Let me go to 24-hour. So the 24-hour looks like you're getting a bounce, and now you're using previous support right here technically as resistance, but not really, because look at these 3 points. You know, this is kind of hard chart to really get that close on. But since, let's see, what, January 27th? What the hell is today? Oh, that's today. Okay, so just getting a little bit of a bounce. Just see, you're bounced at 3.4, which is slightly under 3.5. That's a big even. So yeah, we did dip below the 3.5 mark, but it was only for a second. And now, you know, we ran back up. So I don't know, dude. The total global is actually not showing me enough other than this massive dip on the 24-hour, and then you had a bounce. Yeah.
So something I just remembered before we jumped in.
It's amazing to me that we're holding that level, Wes. The fact that we're holding 99 is crazy.
Yeah. I mean, dude, last week we talked about it, man. We pulled up the Fibonacci retracement. We were looking at all the levels. We said we were at like 104,000. We said if we go up, what are the levels where are we gonna stop at? If we go down, where are we gonna stop at? And 98,000 was one of those levels. We said 98 to 100K. We're sitting there now, so we're at a critical level right now, guys. And there are some things that are flashing on the charts that are telling me we still have room to go to the downside. You know what I mean? There is a lot of room. Luckily, we have that $92,000 level that has been pretty freaking solid, man, on the higher time frames. 92 to I thought I lost you for a second. 92 to I think it was like 94 or something like that. Pretty solid level, man. So I'm confident that even if we lose 98,000, which, man, it's hard to say if we do or not, but if we do lose it, we still have that solid support that's up under us, and we're still within that trend continuation zone where, you know, on the monthly, on the weekly, you can see that we're still in an uptrend, man. The macro, we're in an uptrend.
Can you pull up that liquidations chart, the liquidations heat map? Maybe we can take a look at that, because that might show us what's going on in the trading world. Because price action's crazy.
Said it earlier.
Yeah. No, I was just saying that the price action is so crazy with 99. You know, if you're watching it live right now, we're going from 99.8 to 99.6. Like, there's so many limit orders. I feel like this is all bot trading just getting played out in real time, that they're trying to push it below 99. I think what's happening is people are realizing what's going on. Like, I think people know. They're like, oh, shit, they're trying to dump it to get.
Man.
And I just think people are just having buy orders in, dude. I think there's buy orders just steady coming in.
Yeah, I think it's pure manipulation. I looked at this earlier today. This is something that I check every single day. before. Like it's pretty much like coffee. Check the liquidation heat map levels. So to me, it's looking good, man. We had a lot of the longs that needed to get flushed out from Trump taking office. You know, people were loading up. Let me just pull this up. I'm sorry. Yeah, people were just loading up, man, on these longs, and they had to get flushed out, and that's looking like that's what happened. Now everybody is shifting towards putting in shorts. You know what I mean? And when you pull up the weekly, we can look at all of them, but the weekly to me is the most significant.
I was trying to scroll down like I'm controlling the screen
man.
and shit. There we go.
So yeah, you can see, man, like we were loaded on it. When did Trump take office? Right here,
The 20th,
January
yep.
20th.
Wow, we went up
And you can
perfectly,
see
hit that top, and then came down,
that's
just like
when
we said.
all these long started taking place. Yeah, and now we're looking. You know, there's a lot of liquidity to the upside, man. Is it enough to start moving us towards these higher levels? Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't happen, you know, within a couple days. Maybe we're just getting a correction. Maybe we do come down and retest that 92. But I think this right here coming back up, by the time we do that, man, there's going to be a lot of liquidity built up. A lot of shorts are going to be in, and they're all going to get fucking wrecked, bro. Yeah. Oh, hell. Okay. Sorry, guys. If you are just now joining, we have been having some technical issues that we're trying to figure out. I think it's the product that we're using, but yeah, we keep getting kicked. Sierra just got kicked. This is like the 4th time I've gotten kicked. So just bear with us, guys. I think we're gonna wrap up the live stream, and I don't know. I think he was talking about just doing a pre-recorded level or pre-recorded video for today. But real fast, let me just run through this really quick, guys, while I have you here. I hate that. So anyway, yeah, all the liquidity is starting to build up to the upside, guys. I think that, you know, we could flush down, come back. We're looking at levels 92,000. I think it's like 88 to 92,000 is going to be our trend continuation level on the higher time frames, weekly. So if we do fall through 100K, which we're kind of doing now, if we close out the day below 100K, then we could go to those lower levels. But I think that we quickly bounce back up from all the shorts that are going to get, you know, short squeeze on the market. All right. Sorry. The kid is home from school today playing the Oculus. So if you hear somebody talking in the background, that's him. But yeah, guys, a lot of liquidity building up, you know, above us here. Hopefully we can get a nice little short squeeze in the coming days. Let's just look at the charts really fast. We'll just do some price targets really quick.
That shit is pissing me off.
All right. I know, dude. I know, man. I know, dude.
For real.
Did you see the heat map?
Yeah, I got to solve the liquidations map, but I didn't see anything below 92 because I got freaking booted. But was there anything below us on that radar? Because
No.
It seemed to me like we were at a down target, and all we have is up target 108.
Yeah. So it's not. I think that there's still. Hold on, man.
I'm gonna
I can go back
again,
to it real quick. You think so?
You guys, I'm sorry about this shit, man.
Dude.
I'm gonna try to disconnect.
Man, that's happening, dude. Yeah, I think that was it. All right.
All right, now let me see. It keeps going from like 2 to 1. And I have full signal here. I don't know, dude. I'm definitely gonna raise hell with StreamYard though, because this is bullshit.
Yeah, we'll switch it up on them. And at this point, dude, that's like refund status right there, man. You need to pay us to use it at this point. Anyways, so yeah, all the liquidity is building to the upside, man, and that's where the whales want to go. They want to go to that liquidity where the liquidity is. So this is a good sign. This is a good sign, in my opinion. Let's keep building that liquidity up, man. Let's flush out the shorts. I'm ready for it.
Looking at that thing, what about a potential triple bottom? It wouldn't be a triple because the first candle is way lower, but you see that first deep correction, second, and then maybe we come back down to the third.
Yeah, I think that is pretty much exactly what's going to happen, man. If you zoom in on that chart, you can see that there's not any immediate liquidity that is directly above us right now. All the immediate liquidity is pretty much right where is right below us, man. So yeah, we could absolutely drop down, flush out that liquidity that's down there, all the longs trying to build up and then go up. But I do think, man, that $92,000 level, I think that is solid, man. We have retested it so many times. I do think it's a solid level now of support.
Well, the market makers damn sure did take it up to that top level, wipe people out a little bit. It was a fake out to that upside. And then they went sideways forever, just trying to see who was going to have the most money. Market makers decided the most money was down lower. That's the direction they wanted to go. And they took it down there. So,
yeah,
next move hopefully should be up, but we'll see. Maybe a quick wick to 98,000, maybe get a bounce there.
Yeah, let's go ahead and look at this while we have a chance here.
I know, right?
All right, guys. So this is just really fast, man. I'm not gonna stay on this too long. I just want people to realize and understand that we're still in an uptrend, guys. We have our higher low here. We have a higher low here, and we've put in a new higher low here. Our trend continuation zone is going to be that $73,000 level. And we're not out of this. That is just, Elliott wave theory, that the 72, 73, that's our continuation level. But for this to actually be like done, for this to be done, we would have to close below this previous swing low here. And I just, we're far away from that. Could we go back to it? Absolutely. You know what I mean? And another thing that kind of tells us here is, you see where our fib, that's not right. Yeah, that's right. I mean, you see where our fib level is, man. It's all the way to hell back here. I don't think we go all the way there, but I mean, you kind of have to look at these things as a possibility. I don't know why I measured it from there to there. I did not mean to do that. This is what I meant to do. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay, so the 0.5, you can see that's at, what is that, like 80,000, right at 80,000. We got our 0.618s at that 72,000.
It's a CME gap.
The previous swing high. Yeah, in the CME gaps.
CME gaps at 79.
Fair value gaps in here, CME gap, trend continuation level. That's that counter trend. So like when you zoom out, we're still in a freaking uptrend, everybody. Money flow is still green. Everything still looks good, man. Like we are still in a good position here. No need to panic at all, man. At all.
So what you're saying is we're going to go. All right, stay with me for a second.
We're going to 20K. Go ahead, man.
No, but we could go in an ascending pattern right now. If you look at your last consolidation, it was kind of a descending, broadening wedge, almost broadening wedge. It didn't really broaden. It just kind of descending channel, and then we broke out. Now,
depends on what time frame
pattern.
Yeah.
At the top of this pattern right here, you're on the weekly. At the top of that breakout, and then you go like this, that flag to me actually looks like an ascending wedge. So that would be a bearish pattern. So could they drop us down below and wreck us back down, take us to the CME gap, and then at the same time allow the United States to stock some bags of cheap, $80,000 Bitcoin? I mean, if we see some more FUD stories coming out this week, I think it's going to happen. If if we see one or two more FUD stories about China or whatever the hell, or Russia or China, it's always Russia or China, right?
Yeah.
If we see something bad come out, I would watch this pattern like a hawk, because they could.
Yeah.
And you have confluence, dude. You're said the fibs
there's
are there.
a lot of
CME
confluence
gaps there.
Fibs are there. Smart trails there. I'll be honest with you, man. Everything. Look, we want to make sure that you guys are clear on we can go there. Don't let anybody tell you that we can't go there, because we absolutely can. You know what I mean? This would not be out of the realm for Bitcoin. Like, Bitcoin can go there, and it will, man. If you doubt it, that shit will go there, man. But yeah, we have our fib levels here, man. We have a lot of confluence there. Previous support. This is still an uptrend. Higher highs, higher low, and not to mention, Lux Algo is just straight bullish right now, man. We just got a momentum indicator, reversal dot. It is green. Money flow is still in the green. Smart trail, bullish. Trend catcher, bullish. Candle showing a nice, bull trend. We're in a trend, right? We're in a bull trend. And we still have our targets to the upside sitting about 112, 113,000 for this next move. So, yeah, I mean, we could have a slight pullback, but I think that eventually Lux Algo is pretty good about these things. We could go, I still think the next target is up and soon on the weekly time frame.
I will say this, based on Lux Algo price targets. The other potential is that we just had that little run. It looks like Bitcoin's a little tired right now to me. That last run kind of made it tired. We're making smaller moves to the upside. We're not having these massive runs and then sideways. It looks like we're losing a little bit of energy. So I think we could just do this sideways game, because that's what it looks like. The price targets to me are indicating sideways.
Yeah, we could. Yeah. So I just want to switch to this real quick and point out. No, that's not the week. So on the weekly, man, this just kind of gives us a clear picture without Lux Algo and all the candles and stuff. Like, look, we put in a bearish candle for the week. 6 days left. We got a lot of time left in this. And you can see where our lower levels are for this. Our 20-day moving average, we're still above both the moving averages. That's an objective way to tell that we're in a bullish trend here. The MACD is kissing that line, right? And MACD is kissing, trying to flip bearish. The last time that happened at these levels on the MACD, that we were above the 20. Look, we came down and touched that 20 here, came down and touched it here. We got our cross. Looks like we're about to get our cross. We haven't gotten any bearish divergence or anything. It's not majorly overbought. We got a little green shade, but we're not majorly overbought. We could go sideways like this. I just don't think that we have enough time for that, man. I really don't, dude. So part of me wants to say that this is going to break out way before. It's not going to do the same here. I think that everything that's happening right now with the executive orders and, people starting to take Bitcoin very serious, I think that possibly we just could come and get that flush out, man. That flush out that's kind of happening right now, possibly come back, retest that 20, and then continue up, man. So, yeah.
And I'm gonna take a contrarian view here, where I would say that the CME gap is at 80,000. I think the market makers are so. I hate these gaps, by the way. They're fucking stupid. The only reason they exist is because the market's closed for a couple hours. But don't think that that's not on purpose, because it's 2025. They could change that bullshit. Larry Fink is calling for the tokenization of stocks and bonds. So it's only a matter of time, you guys, before stocks and bonds are trading 24/7. That will happen in our lifetime. I believe that will happen.
It will.
Now, until that does happen, that allows for an arbitrage for these Wall Street guys. So if you look at this chart right now, just looking at what I see right now, I'm going to tell you right now, okay? I am bullish, right? But to me, we paid our dues sideways forever to get this last move, right? Like, we paid our dues. That was a hell of a sideways. Like, that was months and months of just like, come on, Bitcoin, right? And then we
March right here.
Yeah, that whole time, right? So, that's from March, April, May, June, July, August, September. I mean, that's a long time to go sideways. Then we broke out, and now we're just getting this little flag. So to me, it looks like the 50 EMA, the blue line, the deep blue line, right? It looks like to me it's going to perfectly line up with you know, if it stays where on the trajectory it is, that it could potentially go to about 84,000, okay? Around 84 within the next couple of months. If I'm playing the bearish view for a minute, just bear with me. 84K, but look at how it wicks below. You see that indecisive candle on Bitcoin where it wicked below the 50 just for a minute. It was a wick. It was bullish, but it dipped
Where,
like
right here?
if you go back, yeah, right there. See how it sliced through it for a little bit and then it came up? I think if we see anything with the CME gap, that's the kind of action we'll see. I don't think it'll be all red candle and we're down at 80K for a couple days. I don't think we're going to be lucky enough to get Bitcoin that cheap. So on my most bearish case, guys, that's what I say. When I say they hit this CME gap, that's the kind of candle I'm talking about. And I'm talking, you know, it could happen at 2 a.m. when you're asleep. You know, they'll do it at a sneaky time too. So you're not getting those orders filled, like, you know, unless you have a limit order. But I don't know. I see what you're saying, Wes. We don't have 4 months to go to stay sideways and then go to 80K
we don't, man.
for the next 4 months. Really, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't. That's the bull side says that doesn't make logical sense at all. So we're in a tough spot, dude. This is a tough market to trade.
Yeah, we are. And just real quick, this is bullish, man. I noticed this morning when I first opened up the chart and looked at it. Remember, we had this highlighted here. That we were hitting as resistance, then we flipped it, retested it, and bounced off of it. Now we're retesting it again, right? We're coming back to that zone. We've dropped below the trend, the counter trend level here, and it's just sideways movement, guys. But this is bullish, even though we're in a correction phase right now. This is bullish to me, man. We found support on this trend line here. We found support on it. It was resistance 3 times, and we're, testing it again for the second time. So, I mean, that lined up perfectly with the 50-day moving average on the daily time frame. So there's a lot of confluence there. But the only thing that kind of concerns me, man, is the MACD flipping like that. Every time we get a MACD flip bearish on the higher time frames, except for back here, which is surprising. We usually go into a pretty big corrective phase. But the MACD, the RSI, everything kind of lines up to me like this could potentially be the local bottom for this move here, man. It could be. But that's the level that I'm watching. I am looking at the 50-day moving average. I'm following that, and I think that this is our immediate level of support. So if we fall through this area here, which is also going to be that $98,000 level, we like to come down and wick and stay around. I mean, look how much volume is in between these blue lines. That's why I didn't draw any channels here. Like this entire area, we've been in this level pretty much for 90% of this time. And now we've finally gotten back out of it. And we're just retesting the top of that really high volume channel, I guess you could call it, man. But this is bullish to me, man. I think that bouncing off of that trend, that support there, man, is super bullish.
I see what you're saying, because that the VPVR is like steep right there. So it's like in the confluence, we're on the trend line. So you have 1, 2, 3 touches. We broke through. Now you have 1, 2. This is kind of your second touch on that as confirmation. And then maybe tomorrow, Wes, we bounce off of this line and we get a little bit of move to the upside again. Like if we hold above this level, as long as we don't fall through this level, I think we bounce tomorrow, and we bounce fairly hard, because we've had two massive candles on the daily. So I think we get a nice bounce here tomorrow morning, and we wake up to green. That would be nice.
That would be nice.
And that would kind of
be nice. Yeah. So we could be looking at something like this. Go ahead. Sorry.
That bottom blue line, the fat blue line. Okay, not the lighter blue, but the deeper blue zone that we have. I believe.
Yeah, the lighter one, this one.
See around the 92,000, or is that below it? Oh,
this teal looking one is that final line in the sand here. That is ranging between 87 and 89, 90,000. That's where we just came down and wicked.
The one
and
above
the top
that.
Of that. Okay, so that is our
the
solid
one above
support
that
zone.
What is that? The darker blue one.
Yep, that's the one that is sitting at 90 to 92.
92
That is a solid support. Yeah.
Okay. So that's what I'm talking about. Now we have 2 red candles. Now let's say we bounce tomorrow, we get a dead, quote unquote, dead cat bounce. We get a green day tomorrow, a little correction, right? Mini correction. And then the market makers say, you know what? Let's roll on down and touch that thing one more time. That's going to take a lot of bearish momentum to go down there. But 1 or 2 more stupid stories about China and AI. I mean, look what they did to the markets today. I mean, one little stupid thing and it spooked the markets
people
that
are
bad.
fearful right
Would
now.
it be hard? It wouldn't. It wouldn't be hard to drop us down to that 92 psychologically. Now, financially, it's going to take a lot of money to move Bitcoin that low. And I don't think, look at the wicks that when we did go down there, they're just these real thin wicks, right? We only went down there real quick and then boom, bought right up. So I agree with you. I think that level is the line in the sand. I don't think we see us. I don't think we go below that line. I think even with the CME gap being down there, I'm not so worried about it right now because of the support and all the at 92K, dude. That level has got a lot of people buying at that level. Like, so if we even see that level, we could just bounce off where we're at and go up. So I don't know. We really need to check the charts tomorrow. This is one of those cases where it's going to be hard to make a call.
Yeah. Look, a lot of people are seeing this MACD flip here, but the good thing is, I mean, and we got the RSI starting to drop down too. The RSI is now above or below that neutral zone, so we're in an area where we have momentum for this to be our support level, our local bottom. There's enough there that we could absolutely, this could be it. I mean, that could be our low for this move, but either way, man, and we talked about this last time. Either way, I mean, I love the direction of this. This to me is like an official reversal. We're trying to reverse right now. We're trying to continue from this previous move, right? We came up into this. We're in our correction phase, man. We got a nice little rounded bottom, double bottom nicely as support. And to see that flip into support, that downtrending area of resistance flip into support and hold up again, that to me speaks volumes, man. I think it looks really good. Where's the fear and greed at right now?
That's a good question. We should check that. No, I haven't. I have not checked it. It looks like down below it just says neutral, but that's on the trade. I don't think that's not really fear and greed. Yeah,
that's all the indicators. This might actually have it. Hold on, let's see. Oscillators, everything is sell and neutral, man. So usually when that happens, when you're seeing this sell neutral, you're seeing that, man. It's usually we're usually pretty close to a I can't fucking talk right now. To a reversal. Jesus, man, what did I have, a stroke? Shit.
No, I think it's just this thing keeps cutting us off, starting to leak into our brain. Okay, dude, this don't make sense. Let me pull this up. Look at this, Wes, real quick, and then I'm just gonna pull this up for 1 second. But look at this. Tell me how this makes any sense. Is my screen broken? I mean, how in the hell?
What day do you have it on?
What the hell?
Scroll down a little bit.
I don't know. I mean, this.
See where it says 7 days,
last month.
3 months.
It says last month. Yeah, it says next update will be in 5 hours. Okay, so this might be a little laggy on this one, which doesn't make any sense. But yeah, something's up with that. Maybe I didn't Google the right one or something. Let me remove this. But
well, I mean, dude,
I don't know. I thought that was weird.
Yeah. If you look at the fear and greed index from the previous cycles on like the weekly or the monthly or the daily, we get up there, dude, like 98. Like we're way the hell up there, man. And 70 is not even close to where we normally get during these cycles.
I'm shocked that we're that high right now because of sentiment and everything. When you break below that 100K, people start freaking out, dude. Like, people just start getting nuts, man. And I'm not getting nuts till we go below 98K because I know that that's our range that we've been watching like a hawk. So I'm not freaking out quite yet. I'm still patient until that 98K gets breached, and it's breached. No, I'm just
kidding. It's breached. I'll be honest, man. On the day, I am not worried about any of this until we break this $90,000 to $92,000 level. That's my level where I'm like, okay. And then if we break through this, that $87,000 level and actually close below it on a daily time frame, that's when I might have to readjust my thinking here. And but I mean, I don't know, man. Just from everything I'm seeing, dude, I'm not like, I don't think that this is anything to panic about. There's a lot of people saying that it's over. You know what I mean? No, dude. Please don't listen to those people, guys. We're gonna be playing it safe. We have so many indicators and things that we're watching that we're not gonna get caught in this cycle holding the bag for another 2 years before we get another bull run, man. Like, it's just not gonna happen. So
No,
you're
I'm
gonna
not
know,
playing that
like, when
game
we
either.
change our tone. Yeah, when we change our tone and we start talking about lower levels like that, like back below, or you'll know, guys. You will know. Trust me.
Bro, I'm watching CoinGecko right now, and Bitcoin has not moved like this since 2020. We just literally in the last 30 seconds, we went from 99,500 down to 99,080. Literally climbed right back to. Dude, someone's definitely trying to manipulate the price down, and they're just having a hard time, dude. Someone is shorting the hell out of Bitcoin, and the most they're getting is a $500 move down, and it's getting bought back up. So there's a literal war going on right now between the bulls and the bears. They are fighting, and it's good to see. I like to see Bitcoin move in those $500 or $1,000 candles. If you go down to the 5-minute chart, you could see what I'm talking about. But or it could just be CoinGecko's stuff. But I'm just saying, you don't normally see that. We haven't seen that kind of excitement in the price action in a long time. So it's good to see. I'm glad that Bitcoin is doing that, because it's showing how many buyers are coming in. And get the old boomers out, dude. If you've been a boomer, you've been holding Bitcoin for 4-8 years, congratulations, you're rich. Now get the hell on out, sell your shit,
get the hell out,
and let's move in for the new school. Take your profits, dude. Don't keep drawing this shit out, bro. Take your money, get the hell out of our way, please.
Let's take a look at the lower time frames real quick, man. Let's dig into that daily candle and see what's actually happening right now, and see if we can be reversing anytime soon here. Let me just.
Does your StreamYard say one viewer watching? Because mine just needs to be updated. Does yours say that too?
No. No.
Okay. Yeah,
mine doesn't say no.
Yeah, I will be giving StreamYard an earful today
dude,
on the comments section. So they will be hearing from Sierra.
Pretty terrible, man. Pretty terrible. All right, guys. So this is the 1 hour. This is the 1 hour on Bitcoin.
Either that or Spectrum. It could be Spectrum. I don't know.
Could be, man. Could be. This is the 1 hour on Bitcoin, guys. You can see where we took our dump here. Lux Algo flipped and hit a sell signal there. We got our smart trail flip bullish, or bearish, excuse me. Smart trail flip bearish. We have a bullish fair value gap that is back here at 103,000. Remember, we got a lot of liquidity that's to the upside. This to me looks like a picture perfect correction move, right? We get our 1, 2, 3 correct back down. Hopefully we find that support again. Stop it. Stop. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 correct down. Where are my targets here? 1, 2, 3 correct down. You can see, man, this reversal cloud is way the hell down here. So there is potential we could go back down and hit that double bottom like you were talking about, Sierra. We got our orange X on the price chart. That usually signals that dump is over. Then we got a buy signal here. That is a good thing. We're in the reversal zone, and we pushed up pretty hard. Now we're just trying to come back down and retest. Hopefully, Lux Algo has targets to the upside, but nothing else has confirmed that. So hopefully, man, we need to push back up on the lower time frames. I'm going to go ahead and mark this. We want to get back above this right here. This is going to be the area we need to break through on the 1 hour. Let's get back up here and let's retest it and continue moving up. But hopefully this could be a potential reversal taking place and that $98,000 level holds up. The smart money flow is in the red, but it's nowhere near its threshold. As you can see back here, when we go into that threshold right there, that's usually a good sign. This is on the 1 hour, so it's not as significant as like the daily or the weekly, but that's usually a good sign. Something happened, and I think that the deep seek or whatever really had a lot to do with this, man. Probably more than what I'm thinking. I just haven't really digged into it too much, but yeah, I mean, we just want to see that money flow switch back over. And we want to get back above this level here, the 102. Let's come back up and get above that, man, so we can officially reverse this move.
That definitely takes us into our range. I mean, we're holding on by a freaking thread, dude. We literally are hitting 99K, $84.99, and then we're bouncing to 99.3. We're generally staying right now at around 99.3 on CoinGecko. So, you're talking a $300 move, you guys. That is, we could hang up the stream and we could see us breach into that zone. Now, the last time we did go down there, we bounced it like 97 something. Looks like that wick. And that was a huge bullish wick. When we did bounce down there, I think there were so many limit orders because people are being realistic, right? People, of course, you got your dream buy order down there at 79K just in case we go to the CME gap. But I think there's so many people with those orders back that people are like, shit, I'm not going to get, that CME gap dream coin, so let me move it up. And I think what's happened is people are moving their buy orders slowly up and up because they're being more realistic. They're realizing that there's so much demand. You got Putin involved and shit, dude. You got China lying. You got Korea. Everybody's a liar. Everybody said, oh, we're not interested in Bitcoin. They're all interested in it. And I think what's happening is you're seeing the buy orders are getting raised up. So could we see 97,000? You could, but you better be prepared for a wick like that to happen. The wick could happen so quick that we only see it on a daily move down to 97. We get bought right back up. And then if you didn't buy or you panic sold, even worse, please don't panic sell over any of this shit. But if you panic sell and then you go down to 97 and you think you're a genius because you're like, oh, I'm going to wait for it to go to 92. And then you never see it again. You see that wick, bro, you got to be careful, you guys. Please don't sell. Don't sell your bags on these kind of moves. I mean, I just hope that noobs out there don't get wrecked right now because this is those scary times where noobs get wrecked. I feel like they try to overtrade. They're like, oh, I'm going to sell and wait for it to go lower, and then they never get back in, and then they just give up on crypto altogether.
Yeah. It's dumb. It's dumb to do. I'll be the first one to tell you, like, if you're trying to spot trade, you know what I mean? It's just like trading. You know what I mean? It's just like trading. And if you're not looking at the charts and you're not, zeroing in on the lower time frames, looking at the big picture and then zeroing in on the lower time frames, you're going to get wrecked. I mean, if you just simply sell because we're getting a red candle and your intentions are to buy back lower, trust me, it's not going to work, man, if you're not digging into it and looking at the charts and understanding your levels. It just makes me feel better whenever I get on and I pull up the charts and I can dig in on what that candle means or what the price action is or the market structure. And to be quite honest with you guys, we're just going sideways, man. And then you look at the daily time frame, look at that. I mean, we're literally in, remember we were getting those clusters back in March? We're literally just putting in, a second cluster up here above these high value ranges. So we're in the top range here, man. And if you think you're going to sell right now because you're going to buy back at 88,000, don't do it, man. It's not worth it, in my opinion. Just because there's a MACD flip, don't do it. It doesn't always work like that. This is some weird movement.
And that's
like the price action on this
point.
Is so
look
weird.
at your risk to reward.
Yeah. So, with that being said, nothing to panic about just yet, guys. We'll let you know when to panic. When it's time to panic, we'll let you know. But right now is not the time. 100K, 98, 100K. It's what we talked about last week, man. We knew it was a possibility.
Yeah.
All right, so we got our upper levels, we got our lower levels. Nothing has really changed from last week except the price. The price was 104, 103,000 our last stream, and now it's 99, 100,000. Nothing has really changed. That level is still the same, directly below us. We're just testing it now, and we still have our level to the upside that we need to break through. All right, just some corrective movements here. That is it.
Yeah, I would definitely listen to what Wes said. Your risk to reward level of selling now and buying back at 80. Let's say we hit the CME gap. That's your best case scenario. Let's say we hit the CME gap. Okay, Bitcoin moved what, $9,000 down, but the upside, your next upside target is 130 to 150. So your $1,000 move with risk of missing a $30,000 move. So your risk to reward on that sell right now is stupid, because you're going to make 2 to 3 times more to the upside than you will for the downside. Especially if you're not an advanced trader, you're not very good at trading. Just hodl. I know that's such a stupid term, and everyone hates that term when you're new. You're like, I don't want to hodl, but really, hodling through the storm like this, you're safer off, man. Just turn your brain off. Don't worry about the price action. Try to go focus on some other shit, and get your mind off of the market. If it's aggravating you, it's stressing you out, go hit a heavy bag. Go do something. Go for a walk. Go for a run. Do something and get your mind off it.
Yeah.
And then by the time you get back and you're ready to lock in, I guarantee you the market will have turned around. You'll be like, oh, that wasn't that bad. And that's just what it happens, man. You got to train yourself to do that in these kind of times, because you don't want your spirit to get depressed, right? You don't want to get your mind all down. Try to keep yourself positive and motivated, and don't stress on this kind of price action.
Yeah, very well said, man. Very well said. Now if I was gonna trade this, this is on the 1 hour. On the day, like, you can't trade this on higher time frames. You could probably get it, on the lower time frames here. If I was looking to trade this, which I'm not, I would be looking for a push up above this level here. This is the 1 hour. So this is where I'd be looking for my entries and exits. This would have been a prime entry here for a short swing trade or whatever, or a scalp trade. I don't know. But yeah, you can see, I mean, right now we are making higher highs, higher lows on the shorter time frames, looking for that reversal. We've held this level up as support. So what we want to do is we want to stay back above this level here, 99.5, and get back above that counter trend level, the trend continuation level, and try to get back into 102. If we see a nice bullish candle on the 1 hour, we see a bullish candle engulf this red one here, that could be an opportunity to push up, maybe long to 102 for a little scalp trade. And if that happens, man, we want to continue back to the upside, look for that higher level, which is going to be that 104 where we consolidated right here. You know what I mean? And our big level that we've had on the higher time frames right here. So I don't know, man. And then once you push back through there, if we get rejected on this 104, 105, and we can't push back above it, then that could be an opportunity to do a quick short back to this level. But me personally, I ain't trading this shit, man. Like, I am not trading this shit.
No. And Wes is a little more advanced. Wes is a little more advanced than a lot more advanced than noobs coming in. So if Wes is saying that to you guys, I'm giving you the risk to reward on it. You probably should listen. If you are trading, just be really careful, man. Just and don't use too much leverage, because this is what you call a chop zone. We're in a tightened chop zone, and this is very dangerous because you can get wiped out.
Yeah. Agreed, man. Agreed. My gut tells me, though, Siri. My gut tells me.
What's your gut telling you?
My gut tells me that we're gonna push to 92 if we fall through this level. I think this is significant.
That's what I'm seeing.
If we fall through this,
I hate to say it like
if we
that.
fall
too.
through that,
I know.
92. Yeah.
I'm watching it. That's why I said tomorrow. It's almost like I wish we could do a stream tomorrow, because I don't have enough information yet right now with the way the charts are. I don't like the charts right now. So if I don't like the charts, I'm not going to trade them. I don't like what I'm seeing. There's a lot of manipulation going on. There's a lot of BS going on in politics. There's a lot of shit that needs to settle. We kind of need to wait. Let Trump do his first. I think January is a no trade zone. I don't care what we close at this point. I think February is when you start to see. I said mid February, and I mean it. I think mid February is when it's gonna, and that sucks, dude, because I want to see us run too. But I think it's gonna take 2 weeks at least for the dust to settle, people to go, okay, Trump's not, he's not going anywhere. He's in office. He's going to make these changes, like him or hate him. I think the Democrats and the people that hate Trump are going to just kind of settle in and be like, all right, this is our president now. We're just going to have to deal with it. And I think that takes a few weeks, right? People are still pissed about the election. People are still upset. If they didn't want him to win, they're still mad. I think that takes time for people to cool off, and Trump's not stopping. He's going out there signing all this stuff. And that needs a little time too. Nothing changes overnight. So I think we need 2 weeks as a country to kind of digest what just happened. So I think that's why I say mid-February, because I think people are holding their money close to their chest. I mean, dude, people are and all that kind of stuff. But I think it will get better with time. And I'm going to throw my laptop across the room if we get rugged one more time. So there's that.
I know, man. I agree.
Dude,
back here,
I'm going to unplug that freaking. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was just going to say, back here, when you're trading, guys, and you just come into trading, there's so many fucking things you got to learn with levels and stuff, and the different indicators that you learn. They're very subjective. Like, you have to make your own set of rules. One of my rules is, for an official pullback, we need to get 2 red candles or 2 lower wicks for it to be considered a pullback. So I'm not looking at this like that's a pullback. I'm not looking at this like that's a pullback. I'm looking at this as our first major pullback from this level. And I just think that this is natural and good looking market structure, in my opinion. This is close to a pullback, I guess you could say, because we did get that lower wick here and we also got a red candle. But then the next wick is just, it goes above this, and then we wick above it. And it just looks it looks like shit, man. It looks like shit. Some people would call this a pullback. Some people, you got to kind of make your own little rules within the rules. And one of mine is, 2 red candles and the wicks need to be lower. This is the first time we've done that so far from here. So to me, like, this is our first big pullback. And I think that, eventually we're going to push back to the upside. And if you look at this, that's just a 3-wave correction within that correction. So I'm looking for a reversal soon, man. I'm looking for a reversal soon.
I think my low call, I'm going to make my low call for my low call prediction is 96.5. And the reason I say that is because that previous big candle, it looks like we tried to eat it last time. The bottom of that previous candle is around the $96,000 level. I don't think we're going to eat that green candle. I think the market makers are trying to eat it, but you could see we failed the first time. We had a massive wick. Then we bounced on top of it as support. Now this time we're coming down. We're slicing into that candle. But until you eat that candle, until you engulf
this
that
one
candle,
right here,
until we have a bearish, until we have a bearish engulfing candle and we defeat that candle, I don't think we go down to our blue box zone. That candle is the one to watch. We're about a third of the way through it now. So what I'm going to call is my bearish prediction. I think that we get a wick type move down to maybe at the lowest, the bottom of that candle, which is about 96,000, but I'm going to say 96,500. That's over the next 24 hours. That's my prediction. That's my low for the next day or so. My upside is not going to be much more exciting. My upside target's going to be probably, 100,000 again. So again, what does that equal to? That just equals to a bunch of sideways BS. That's not even worth getting out of bed for. So boring.
Yeah.
Boring.
I like that call, dude. I like that call to 96 because, one, we could get a fake wick out. Now, I'm not looking for it to close. I think, like Siri said, we could wick down and touch that level, but maybe not close it, at least on a daily time frame. One, because it's right there at the 0.618. That's usually where it wicks to, and then it'll pop and close above the 0.5. So we could, man. People could be thinking that, we held up a support. We're starting to reverse. Things look good. And then they fake you out and come down to that 96,000, which is the 0.618. A little volume area as well, too. Wick down and then push back up. So I do like that, Siri. I do like that. So I think that is something to definitely watch for sure, man, on a wick. But either way, no matter what, guys, no matter what, we're still above that $92,000 level.
Yes.
And to me, that is going to be kind of, zooming out, man. It still looks good to me, man. We're just
as of the
here.
time of streaming right now, we're at $99,074. So we are right on the cusp of 99, going slightly below 99K, which brings us to our 98. We're not
Mine
really
says
there.
99.3. Where do you?
Yeah, mine says 99,074. I'm on CoinGecko on the mobile app.
Okay.
But like I said, it keeps going back and forth from 99.3, 95 to 99.74. That's about what mine keeps doing. So there's so much limit orders in there. Like I said, the price is going to keep doing that. They're trying their ass off though. The Bears are definitely trying to break us below 99K. And my guess, the reason why they're putting in all this effort is because they know that range is if we fall below the 98K, that the range is to the downside is going to be fairly quick. Did we rug again? Looks like we rugged. Wes rugged. Yeah, this is back and forth all day today, you guys. We apologize. This is the worst it's ever been in 2 years of doing the show. We've never had it such internet problems as we're having today. So I apologize for those of you who have been hanging in there. It's been very stressful, I know, probably for you as well as us, but we like to keep going. We don't quit. I'm going to wait for Wes to come back in, and we'll probably close the show out just because it's been a absolute train wreck with this internet today.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right,
I was just apologizing
I think we need
to our people for today.
Yeah,
we're gonna call it.
Ridiculous.
This is just crazy.
Sorry about that, guys, man. We're gonna figure that out, get it fixed. I mean, I know we got terrible weather, dude, but I don't think that has anything to do with it. It's not. That's not good, man. It's not okay. Not okay, man. But I think both of our calls were
we got
good.
Price targets. You guys.
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's just go ahead and say, what is your target for Thursday night when we get on our stream? What's your target, man?
Man, I don't want to give a target till tomorrow. But if I have to give a target, for this Thursday, I say that a lot of shenanigans happens in between now and Thursday, possibly to the downside. And then I think by Thursday night, we're back about around that stupid 103, 104 level, which I'm already tired of that level now. It's like,
I know, man.
F1, dude.
I know.
I'm already sick of it, but I think for better or for worse, I'm going to say 103, 104 by Thursday with a slight downward movement over the next couple of hours, possibly overnight, and maybe even in tomorrow. We see that 96.5 at some point. I think the charts need that to the downside. That's my downside. At which point, if we do go there, of course, my TA would change once we go there, because then I'd say, oh, wait a minute, now we might, But for right now, my downside is 96.5. My upside is 10. I want to say 102 to be safe. I don't even want to go as high as 103 yet. I'd say 102 to the upside on Thursday. Those are my short-term targets.
Yeah, I like the
and yours.
I like the call for the 96, and I like that because
aggravating.
Yeah, that's dropping us below 95. Am I on? We good?
Yeah, you're good now. We just got rugged for a second again.
So yeah, we'll wrap this up. But I think I like the 96, a wick down to 96. I think that could be my low as well. I'm gonna just go with that. And but we get back up and close above 98K. And by the time Thursday comes, I'm looking in the upper 100Ks, like 100, 105K, something like that. You know what I mean? So I'm liking that, dude. Possibly trying to push up to a new all-time high by Thursday. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, but I like the wick down to 96. Something's got to happen really fast. 96. Before we can push back up. And I think we're headed towards that liquidity to the upside, man.
Yeah, I'm confident that's our next move is to go up there. It's just,
Yeah.
I don't know, by Thursday, might be pushing it. We might
Pushing
have
it.
to get more shit out of the way before that, but
Pushing it.
we'll see, man.
Yeah.
Good calls. Either way, good calls.
Yeah. Yeah. Nothing to panic about, guys. I hope that you got some quality info out of today's show. Apologies. We're gonna try to figure out the service stuff or whatever. But make sure you are tuned in every Monday and Thursday. Going live, baby. Going live. So turn on notifications. Make sure you're following us at the Crypto Remora on X. Make sure you're following Siri at Siri Crypto and myself at Crypto MacGyver. Much love, and until next time, peace out, guys.
Whether thumbs up or